So let's talk about, this is fantastic. And thank you for using me as a demonstration tool. It was insightful for me, and I appreciate that. And hopefully instructive for others as well. So, how do you use this as a business coach in your practice? How do you use this to help your clients build stronger, more scalable businesses, showing up for themselves, showing up for their clients?
Yes, I feel that, well, since we talked about the pro sequence, I'll use that as an example here. But one of the things is like, obviously, today's example was we really looked at like, here's how we can amplify your genius. Like, here's how this is showing up for you. Because then when you can see that, you can claim it and use it more. I think one of the big things that I love to do with the pro sequence is I will take this as a tool and support clients like when they're creating offers or they're looking at how they're going to launch or market. It's like, okay, let's just look at the shadows right now. Like, how is this showing up for you? Because ultimately, when you're in that shadow state through the gene keys in your pearl sequence, it's going to affect your leadership. If you're like feeling oppressed and you're like, okay, these are the only ways that I can generate income and how I can sign clients, it's like, well, actually, let's just get curious. How can you transmute that energy? What is it going to look like for you to see things differently so that you can create something new through that transfiguration, like
Mm,
just to use that 47th gene key?
yeah.
And so I find that instead of using this, mindset tools, like I've done all the NLP, I've done hypnosis, I've done all of that. And that's one thing to go in and like reframe someone's perspective and like, shift their subconscious mind. But I find that holding up the gene keys, let's say like when you're launching or you're creating offers and they're like someone's feeling stuck and they can see, oh my God, I can see how that energy is showing up and how I'm speaking about my offer, or I can see how I'm like quitting 3 days early on my launch because I didn't get the numbers I wanted. And they can see it in the language of their gene keys. It gives people the tools to take radical responsibility for themselves
Mm,
because that's their experience that they're having. It's not me saying, "Oh, you have this block. Let's shift your mindset." It's not like that. It's like it's a visceral experience. So that's really what I've been noticing with clients, if I take the pearl sequence for example and start to look at how that shows up
yeah.
for them.